Hello, it is Fragrance Friday. And this week I'm going to do something a little bit different because I was going through my collection and I was just finding some of my old fragrances that I don't wear that often, things that maybe I was gifted or I received as gratis with the company that I work for. And I was just like, some stuff has got to go because I have been buying up, which that's going to be another video. I have been buying during this Sephora sale that's been going on, their Cyber Week sale, their Black Friday sale, because different brands have been on sale each day. And I'm just like, ooh, there have been some steals that I just like could not pass up. So today, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you the fragrances I'm letting go. These are fragrances I'm going to give to friends, coworkers, random people, but I'm going to show you the fragrance. I'm going to tell you about the vibe that it gives and what it's been replaced with. So we're going to hop right into it. I'm going to start with one that is not super surprising because this fragrance is a dupe, but it is surprising because it's a dupe brand that I do love. And I'm starting off with Fruity Honey from Dossier. This is a dupe of Nectarine Blossom and Honey from Joe Malone, which is actually honestly like not one of my favorite Joe Malones. What I like about this one as compared to the original is longevity is next level. Also, if y'all heard some click clacking throughout and my camera does a little shake or you see something pop up, it's Marley. Y'all just send him some love. He's got a bit of a toot today and I'm just loving on him regardless because he can be a jerk. So, Fruity Honey. This is one that, while I do like the smell. It's just one I don't pull. It's heavy on the nectarine, and I really wanted this to give more honey because the notes in here are black currant, green leaves, honey, nectarine, peach, and vetiver. It's not heavy on the peach. It's not heavy on the honey. It's definitely heavier on the nectarine and the green leaves. And while I typically love a super green fragrance, this is not super green. It's fruity and it's green, but it really gives more grassy to me. But this is one that was quickly and very easily replaced by this one. I think I've talked about this one on here before. This is actually a Kim Kardashian fragrance, which I'm surprised that I love it. This is Pure Honey, and I love this fragrance. Like, it is so good. This to me embodies honey. There's a little smokiness to it. You get the sweetness of the honey. I love it. It's a great topper. I use this to balance out some of my more brash wood fragrances and woody fragrances. To me, this adds the perfect level of sweetness on top. Next is this one. This is number 3, Pear Blossom. And so I got this one at TJ Maxx, I think. I got this one for like maybe $10. It was on sale. It was on clearance. I got it for something really like the low low, and it's not a bad fragrance by any means. Like, this was the first true like pear, but actually this is a great fragrance. It smells really good. And it is an eau de parfum, so it does have longevity. It layers well, but as you can see, I barely spray it because a few months ago, this bad boy came out, and this is Dolce& and Gabbana Parfum My Devotion, and it's got a pear blossom top note, and this is addictive. This is so good. It's grown, but it has that kind of fruitiness that comes from the pear blossom, and I like that it's got peony. To me, peony is more of a musky, kind of hazy floral, something that's not super sweet. And not your traditional floral. So this is my replacement for that. That pear blossom had to go compared to that one. Okay, next. Oh my gosh, I hope the coworker who sees this, I hope if she sees this, she is not mad at me because I tried so hard to like this fragrance. I tried so, and it's not again, not a bad fragrance. None of the fragrances in my collection are bad fragrances. First of all, not a single one. But this was one I just could not get myself to love it. This is also from one of my favorite dupe brands. This is Okja's Marshmallow Mist. I just did not love it. Like, I've worn it, I think, once. I'm wearing Juliet Has a Gun Superdose right now, so I'm getting a lot of Superdose every time I move my hands. And it just, yeah, it's got some marshmallow, but it's almost minty. It's almost minty in a way that I'm not in love with. So when I added this, which is actually another dupe, when I added this to my collection, I knew I just had to let that one go. And you can actually see I wear this one a lot more. You can see the line, it's like right there. This is Gen Z Marshmallow from Hekayat Attar. I love this. This is like a dupe of Bougie Marshmallow from KLE, but to me, you get a lot more strawberry and freesia in this, and you still get the marshmallow, and it's just a nice balance. And y'all know when it comes to marshmallows, I'm gonna wear commodity milk. If I really want a marshmallow scent, I'm gonna wear commodity milk. But this one right here, to me, replaced the fruit notes in there and the floral notes in a better way. So Marshmallow Mist had to go when that one came in. Next, this was a fragrance I was super duper excited about Lactia Divina. And when you read the notes, if I'm not mistaken, this is the one that was going to give like a coconut milk vibe. Yeah, and it still gives coconut, kind of creamy coconut, but there's something about it that like my pH, my body just doesn't vibe with, and I don't like how it smells on me. So this is Lactia Divina, Taskine Lactia Divina from Paris Corner. I love Taskine Peach; it's one of my favorites. But this right here, I just could not fall in love with it. And in its place, of course, I've talked and raved about this one. Don't even need to say much. Milk Orchid. I get the coconut cream in the top with this. I get the creamy milkiness and I get soft floral notes. This is perfection. Milk Orchid from Commodity is absolute perfection. Yeah, it was super easy, just quick. Like that's part of the reason I had this idea because I went back to spray Lactia Divina, and while it does smell better after macerating, so whoever gets this bottle, it is 99% full, like 99.9%. I've sprayed it 3 times. And it is macerated. It smells much better than when I originally got it, but it's got to go. Moving on. This is another one from Okja. When I first got into Okja, I got into them heavy and hard. And this was one that I bought in my first buy. I think I bought maybe 8 bottles the first time I got Okja fragrances. This is Cosmic Fusion. This is actually a fantastic fragrance. I just have too many like it. I think the family of fragrances are called Fougere that it smells like. So when you think Dior Sauvage, Blue Day Chanel, um, not YSL La Home, but there's several men's fragrances that fall in that fougere category where they're kind of green, but they're cool, they're spiced. This is a great fragrance. I mean, like it's really, really good. And the more I smell it, the more I'm like, should I be giving this away? But then I remember the replacement that I have for it, and this is a fragrance I added in my collection a little bit later on. And this is Soothing Zephyr from Paris Corner, which I love Soothing Zephyr. First of all, the bottle eats. I love it. It's something really weird about this fragrance because it smells metallic. Like it is, I looked at the notes and there's nothing in it metallic, I think, besides a musk. There might be a metallic kind of musk in there, but it's really comprised of floral notes. But when I smell it, it does not give floral perfume at all. It gives this metallic musk, this metallic, like masculine sexiness. And I love it. Like this is one that I just love. It's matured, so it's actually been able to macerate since I've had it roughly for about a year, and it's perfection. Every time I wear it, I'm like, this is so good because it balances that masculine sweetness with this metallic edge that is just a lot of fun. So Cosmic Fusion had to go. Here's one that I knew when I received it from the brand, I was probably not gonna love it as much. And it's not a bad fragrance at all. It's not. I have a lot of people who I've met who love this fragrance. It's from Joe Malone. This is Beach Blossom. A lot of people love this. It's nice. It's very summery. It's got a tropical edge vibe to it, cute bottle. Like I love the bottle. The bottle's my favorite thing about it. But in my experience, it's also a cologne. In my experience, these do not last very long. Colognes do not last very long. And I have an eau de parfum that lasts probably 6 times as long with very similar composition. And it was one of the hardest fragrances for me to find. I actually have the notes here so I can tell you. Top note: bergamot, green mandarin, prickly pear, heart, sea daffodil, cardamom, and jasmine. Bottom notes of sandalwood, cedarwood, olive tree, and musk. The olfactive family is floral and woody, and that is Versace Versence. This is the women's fragrance, and I honestly feel like this is the women's version of Versace Pour Homme in the taller bottle. The bottles look almost identical, but when I tell you, you get that perfect citrus edge, you get that floral quality, but it smells fun. It's spring, it's summer, it's bright. It is really bright without going super sweet. Fantastic fragrance, like truly 10 out of 10 would recommend. I love Versence, and it's definitely just got that mandarin and bergamot on top are fantastic. Next, this was one I really wanted to love, and I want to keep it so badly. I love the simplicity of the bottle design. I love the notes, but it just didn't eat down the way I wanted it to. That's Roger and Gallet. This is Fleur de Figure. It's supposed to be a fig fragrance, a fig floral fragrance, and it really gives fig floral musky, but it's very light on longevity, and longevity is important to me. Yeah, and every time I smell it, it just really gives musk, but animalic musk, like it gives musky, like very musky. And so I was able to actually add to my collection this year. So I was able to get me a bottle of Olympia, and I believe this is a Paco Rabanne scent. I believe this is Paco. It could be Armani. Y'all, for the life of me, I cannot remember whose brand this is, but I really believe this is Paco, Paco Rabanne. So I love this. Like it has similar qualities. And of course, I have so many other fig fragrances. But what I love about this is the longevity and the power. When I tell you she's got scrimp, she's got scrimp. She's got true strength in this, and she lasts a long time. Plus, she's got a little bit of, I think, pink pepper. It's a peppery note in there that I'm absolutely in love with. Okay, finally in the didn't love it, so it's got to go. I have these two guys here. This is Mouge Jubilee 26, which is an Amouge dupe, and Kalen or Cologne from Okja. Now, these are both very heavily male coded fragrances. Cologne has got an oud quality about it, but it's kind of sweet and creamy at the same time. And this is a true smoke. They're both very oud like smoky, woody, spicy. Powerful, lovely fragrance. I already have some like this. I already have some like that. And in fact, if I want something that's heavily masculine with some spice, with some oud or some really good wood notes, I'm going to go straight for Sauvage. This is Sauvage Elixir, though. This is not Sauvage Eau de Parfum or Eau de Toilette. So for me, the Elixir is truly that bright kind of sexiness, but you get this because this is an elixir, it's got more of those spiced wooded notes on the base. So it lasts a lot longer. It projects differently. This is a great fragrance. So y'all get down in those comments. Let me know what you're thinking to my YouTube community. I hope y'all have enjoyed this one. This is a little bit different. Y'all will see I'm coming up. We got some challenges. We got some unboxings. We're going to be talking so many more things, fragrance as well as inspiration. All right, guys, that's it for this Fragrance Friday. I will smell you later. Phoenix J out.